and all praise to you.
Alright, double honor, shalom and salutations. Alright, to your fellow laborers and fellow elect. Alright, once again, we are Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out. Alright, prophesying the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great according to the Bible. Alright, let you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans make up the real 12 tribes of Israel. Alright? Alright, the thing is, alright, America's about to be destroyed. Alright, in this destruction, it's right around the corner. Alright? Alright, you got people, gearing up. Check it out, you got, two-thirds. You have two-thirds and things like that. That are actually saying, the same thing we've been saying, for years, on social media. You have like two-thirds talking about, as far as all these SNAP benefits being cut out. They know that, a lot of people, they're getting, like the large sums of, like the SNAP benefits and all that. But that's because, they're not getting any more. Because what Donald Trump wants to do, like he's cutting your SNAP benefits, in order to, fund that wall. Alright, so people are getting up in arms. They're saying that people are going to resort to violence, and then it's going to trigger martial law. You're exactly right.
That's right. The second Ezra, 16:35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
I'll keep going.
Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord speaks. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
Right, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Alright, hold that. Alright, that's talking about all the judgments. For the past few years, ever since I came in, ever since the apostles have been teaching, you can hold 2 Peter 3:3. Alright, because we had a lot of there was always a lot of people, just like talking their shit, saying this and that's not going to happen, that's not going to happen at all, or that's not going to happen until another 30 or 40 years, or all these generations and things like that. Things like conducive to prophecy, are right around the corner. They've been as far as like the chip, now they're phasing out the credit cards, that you swipe, and put the RFID chip in it, and then after that, they're going to make it a requirement, for you to get it implanted. You got the World War III. Right now, one pay that's clearing up, some race rights. Because right when we get left with, there's more about counterfeit going on. Jacob and Esau. Esau being, the so-called white man. All types of chaos, all types of, just like civil wars and things like that. Fed up.
Verse 38. As when a woman with a child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son.
Alright, so when you see a pregnant woman, unless something happens, you know that baby's gonna get, there's gonna be a point of no return. Alright? The baby, when you see that stomach bulging out, sometimes you see those TV shows, like people are like snowed in, and then the ladies like water breaks. But the thing is, they might be snowed in, and there's no doctor, professional, so it causes for some sort of like an awkward situation. And that's what it's going to be like when the Lord returns. The scriptures say He's going to return, like a thief in the night. Whenever I know this, from experience, especially, with your car getting broken into and all that. right, it's usually, you know, when you least expect it. All right, now on top of that, or you know, it's usually, or you know, when you're in the middle of, or you know, living it up. Or you know, and then, or you know, you go back to your car, you see the broken glass, or you know, you know, and then you see all your belongings ramsacked, or you know, your valuables like missing and things like that. You know, that's what it's going to be like, you know, when the Lord returns.
The 2 Peter 3, chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this verse, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts.
Right? Or you know, especially, you know, walking after their own lusts. Come up with gainsay, or you know, they always talk about, or you know, they try to debunk this or discard it, or you know, but you know, they always talk about, or you know, what they got going on, or you know, what they're doing for the community, or you know, or you know, what you know, diplomas or you know, whatever, or you know, they have. Or you know, so they're walking, or you know, after their own lusts, or you know, they'd rather, meaning, or you know, they'd rather, or you know, be in tune with, you know, the affairs of this world, you know, other than, or you know, repenting, or you know, getting ready for the calamity at hand, or you know, because they don't believe that it's going to happen.
Right, they think it's unusual, or because it ain't of this world. They think because we ain't doing, because that's what you just said, that's the first thing they say is, what you doing to better yourself in this society? Or what is you doing to contribute to this world? Like, we ain't doing nothing to contribute to this world. We doing all the things that we're doing, we following after the Spirit. Alright, it says, 2 Peter 3 and 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep of all things, and they were from the beginning of creation.
Seventh-day Adventists, or you know, prophesy that you know, the world would end, or you know, the early 1900s, or you know, things like that. So you know, there've been, you know, generation upon generation, or you know, of our people, or that have grown up, or you know, just like experiencing, or you know, different people many times saying, or you know, that the world was going to end, and the Lord was going to return, but it didn't happen yet. Or you know, so they just don't believe that it's going to happen.
This happened to the second chapter. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am through.
Or you know, that's what we're doing, you know, right now. Or you know, standing high upon that tower. Or you know, meaning, you know, being, you know, out on the highways and byways. Or you know, in person. Or you know, in season and out of season. Or you know, it doesn't matter. Or you know, as you can see, you know, or not see. Or you know, it's all, you know, you might, you know, people in the world would be saying, or you know, that catchphrase, you know, preaching to the choir. All right, but you know that doesn't matter. You know, we are to be out here on these highways and byways, or you know, in season and out of season, or you know, whether they hear or whether they forbear. All right, but or you know, part of, or you know, but you know, real prophets are out on the highways and byways.
Verse 2, and the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Yeah, because you know, you got people who are going to run towards the truth, and you got people who are going to actually run from it. All right. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
All right, so you know, once it happens, or, you know, so it's a done deal. Or, you know, it's at a certain point, or, a lot of your smiles are gonna be, just like bleed off, or whether it's personal judgment, you people are gonna realize, the type of power, or that's dealing with this.
They say they already are. They smile being wiped off because of the government shutdown. Got the women crying and Trump to be over the government so they can go back to work.
Not only that, but even judgment on judgment in general. Or a lot of people, they've been this past week, a lot of people, they've been gunned down and things like that. Judgment on that scale, or is gearing up.
So right now, ain't nobody thinking about the Lord. All right, they about to stop the snaps. All right, and ain't nobody thinking about the Lord or the prophets yet. All right,
yeah, there are.
They just thinking it's just a coincidence. All right, this just the government shutdown that happened before. All right, but we know that the scripture said that this is the beginning of sorrow. All right, so when everything is speeding up, when that second Ezra 6 and 22 come into effect, the storehouses will be empty, and then all out chaos started going on in the street. That's when people gonna realize that the prophets was right. All right, and Lord willing, all right, Amos 8 and 11 come into effect, man. When the Lord take us off the streets.
Because that's that's the thing with Jake. Or warning them isn't enough. Or they don't want to get right. Or until something happens.
And how's that? That's how kids act. Hey, 2/3 of our people are kids, man. Just like the so-called white man, just like Esau, Edom, man. They're damn children, because children they don't understand something. That's why they say don't touch the stove, and then when they get burnt, then they be like, damn, kids always gotta try something out, experience something to
feel the fire.
They gotta feel the fire, basically, man. And that's just how 2/3 of our people act, man. They gotta feel the fire, man. So the Lord gotta take them through these things, man, for them just to get the understanding. All right, by then it's gonna be too late, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're gonna be asking for forgiveness, or at that point. Or it kind of reminds me, speaking about, little kids, acting up. I remember one time, I might have been like 3 or 4 years old. I was like under the table, just like jumping up and down. All right, and my aunt, she was just like, don't do that, you'll bump your head. Or lo and behold, I bumped my head, started crying. I got no symptoms. She was like, I told you what would happen.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?
Are you on that day? Unto this day, that's what the majority of our people are, especially the conscious community, they're of the flesh. They're the main ones that always want to come up, or try to gainsay and everything like that. Or but the thing is, they don't believe. Or a lot of them don't even believe, or that there's a higher power. All right, but just like we were saying before, just like a lot of Jake, they just want to be, caught up in their own affairs, caught up in their own lusts.
Verse 23, tell them therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb cease.
With those little Bibles, they're just waiting for that word. All right, but at a certain point, we've been warning you, or every week, or we've been warning you for years and years, for decades. All right, when that deal goes down, You know, when that deal goes down, you know, you're not going to be able to gainsay. No more gainsaying, no more scoffing.
Like, if Jake gotta see it to believe it, man. Or as I just made mention to the brother, like, what? Now you think we gonna be out here in the freezing cold, man? We ain't in the church house, man, with this heat, right? We out here to tell you the truth,
Yeah,
man.
there's even churches that shut down
Yeah, calm.
because of weather.
Well, that's how you should be able to discern a liar from a person that tells you the truth, man. We're in the Lord. I'm trying to it ain't sunny out there, man. They ain't sitting back in their lawn chair. They're sitting on their women aid, man.
Please. Out here calling the word for week in, week out. If it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's freezing. We believe this, man.
And we really fear the Lord. This is the fear of the Lord right here. Do what you call the fear of the Lord, man. All right, right out here in the freezing cold, man. And the Lord said, as Brother May mentioned earlier, in season and out of season, man. And we out here, man. Why could we fear you? How about Shimmy Shot, man? And we know that this word has to get out, man. All right.
Lord bless you. Just got something real quick in my cup. Our Romans 12:1. Now, so I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies, all right, a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. All right, or it's our reasonable service. Or this is this is still hard work. All right, but compared to what the apostles and prophets had to do in the ancient world, or this is for lack of a better term, it is somewhat of a cakewalk. But the thing is, it's not, all in all, it's not meant to be, cakewalk, or in the context of what these other Israelite groups do, or what these other churches do, as far as what he was saying, or only going out, or when the weather's nice, only teaching, or in accordance to people having itching ears and things like that, or that's not what it's about. Or this thing is about trial and tribulation, or endurance, or hardships, pain, or death. Those are the things, or that you have to endure.